20. It does come up. Okay, so 20 has a $2,000 lot premium, option lot status.
Yeah, so I would just kind of go through. I like to, even though this is nice to have, all the different, things that you can look at on here, I would still go through and look at it based on, I would get the plat out and I would mark it up for all of your premiums. I feel like
Yeah,
it's the easiest way to look at it fast.
for sure. I like that idea. I'm going to do that today.
So, yeah, that's what I would do. But, I mean, it does give you the information pretty quickly here as far as premiums. So you kind of can go through like this. It's showing the premiums. 81 is 500. This one's 500. This one's 1,000, 1,500. 1,500.
What's
Yeah.
an option lot?
What's a what?
Option lot? What you guys are talking about?
It means it's one that they can purchase but have not.
Oh, okay.
So here's a 0 premium lot 62. Here's a minus 500 lot 63. Here's a minus 1,000 lot 64. Minus 1,500 lot 66. And it tells you, you can see the plans that fit on it here, right? Which plan did you want to do for them?
We were looking at Ruby. Yeah, Ruby for them.
The Ruby slab fits on this. Do you see that there on my screen?
I do. I do have a question. Aaron, are you in control of the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. What selection did you do on the right to be able to pull this up now? Because whenever I go on, what did you filter it through?
I am not filtering anything really. This is the default setting.
Okay.
Sales and then.
Yeah, you just have to be in sales.
I think that's what I
View by lot info is one way. Now,
I think that's the only thing she can do.
oh yeah.
Yeah, this is.
So here I'm looking at it the way you would look at it, which is sales by lot info.
Okay.
So if I come down here, that is a minus 1,500 and it tells me the Ruby S. That's probably going to be your lowest. In other words, it's a credit to the customer.
Yeah.
So it's 1,500 off the base price.
And
then
yeah,
these are
that's
your market homes. So.
what I needed to, so I can go through that, and because that's going to be huge, getting something,
So
$1,500.
your link to lot view is right here under number 6 on the huddle.
Yeah, I have access to it. It's
Yeah.
It's just
That's how I would look for the lowest priced one. Now in your view, or excuse me, when you go into Mark Systems, if you want to look at option lots, did you look at 20?
well, I can't pull it up here, so no, I didn't really look at it. It's gray, so I guess it's locked is what it
Are
is.
those all option lots?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, I think so. Everything that's in gray.
My guess is 34 or 65 are going to be your lowest priced ones, but they'll probably be about the same as this one.
Yeah, that's going to be right by the train, so that's going to be a hurdle, but we'll see. Maybe they're comfortable with that.
What's that, Jordan?
It appears as that's what it is. It's under lot inventory, all these green ones are showing up and the blues are under specs, so they're not on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it costs money to put every home site in. And so a lot of times you'll wait until you're going to build on them to put them in. So, but you should have access to the information. That's the problem.
So we did it in phases, right?
Yeah. But, okay. So you're not going to find a premium below 1,500 anyways.
No.
That's going to be your lowest one. So if they want to go to the lowest price, that's the one. Right. And if they want let's see, everything else is cost something. A zero premium is 69, right? If they don't mind 500, 51 next to the model is 500.
Yeah, we got some options. That's good. And I like that we have options on both sides. The trend chart.
62 is a zero premium. I mean, so it just depends like where you want to be.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I just
That's
had
what I
that.
would look at with them.
Mhm.
And I would get out and walk on the land. When you're in the field, it's much better to have a printed version where you wrote minus 1500, you know, 0, 500, 1000, whatever on them, so you know what's what when you're walking it.
Mhm. Okay. Sorry, I was checking, making sure it's working the same way on my end once I got it
And is
set
it?
up. Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
can see the premiums. Of course, the option lots are still great, but I think
And
that's just what we're gonna have.
just as a side note for you, Ashley, I mean, you can see you can kind of turn on and off things once you get into a neighborhood. You can turn on the plans that you want to see or not want to see. Like where are the ambers built or where's the garnet built?
So will I have this when we move into Sienna then? Is that the
Yeah.
goal or? Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you will.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, it's such a great system.
It looks really cool. Yeah. I mean, where I'm at now, I don't have that many that I have to know, but that'll be awesome for that.
It's nice once the community gets going and for your, you don't need to ask anybody what plans fit on these home sites.
Yeah. That's what I like about it for sure.
Mhm.
Yep. So, and it gives you the address and everything. So it's kind of nice.
Very cool.
Okay. Good question, Natalia. Does that help a little bit?
It does, yeah. Just
Yeah.
just something I'm working through. When
Yeah.
I guess my biggest obstacle right now is just, and it's not even an obstacle. It's just they're away, and I'm trying to get everything together when they return, so that way we can have a really productive meeting and find a home site and get them out there. If Marshfield is out, that's totally fine. So I just have to regroup and focus on where they want to be and how to
Yeah.
get them there. So.
I try to have you ever seen the movie The Secret of My Success?
Mm-mm.
With Michael J. Fox. You guys
No.
should watch this movie. I feel like this is like a movie about what we do for a living.
We could
And
do
it's-
that
it's-
next meeting.
It's a great rom-com for you guys to check
Popcorn?
out. It's a great popcorn honestly, it would be a great movie for you to watch over the holiday. You guys know who Michael J. Fox is?
Yes.
A 1987 comedy drama. Woo! Going back a minute, Jordan.
That is old.
Jordan wasn't even born yet.
It's a
1
really,
year later.
you guys you'll like the movie. It's a really cheesy good movie, but it's kind of like what we do for a living. What we do is we kind of he's the concierge at the Ritz-Carlton. And so, the customers that come in are kind of bougie and they're kind of high maintenance. And I feel like that's all of our customers. Like they expect us to bend over backwards for them and do all the homework and give them all the information and know everything, right? So it's like I always sort of tried to be like Michael J. Fox was in this movie when I was dealing with a customer. So if you just watch the movie and think about being like him in this movie, it'll help you be a better new home salesperson. I promise you. Because what I would do with this scenario is I would print out or I would email them the printout of the site plan of the community with the premiums on it. I would send them, even if you just take a picture of it and text it to them. And then if they're out of town, I'd go to the neighborhood and I'd FaceTime them. And I'd be like, guys, I'm here at the neighborhood, wanted to walk you through, showing you what's here. And by the way, when you do it, don't go vertical. It's so hard to see home sites because It's much easier to see it this way when you do it. But I'd walk the home sites with them and I'd like show them where, okay, this is where 62 is. I'm on 62. I'm walking on it. I see that there is a manhole cover here at the front right corner of this home site. And you can see here, it looks like this fire hydrant is on this home site, which by the way, saves you on your homeowner's insurance. I don't know if you guys care about that. That's kind of a nice thing. And then now I'm on home site number, whatever the next one is. And then it's like, looks like the electrical box is on this one. And like when you do that for them, when they can't be there, and then like you are going above and beyond for them, and they feel like they get such white glove service from you that it makes them feel special. And here's the thing. Most of the people who do what we do, I'm going to give you a little new home sales training technique tip here. New home salespeople, most of them don't ever get out of their chair when somebody walks in. Most of them. I have shopped so many of them, and they literally just sit there. And when the customer walks in, they're on the phone talking to somebody about something. It's like, yeah, girls. So anyways, what plans we got for the weekend? Are we going clubbing? What are we doing? Whoop, whoop. It's like, that's most new homes. That's Jordan used to always do that when he was in the model. He was like, girl, we going clubbing? Whoop, whoop. There was a lot of whoop, whoop going on when Jordan was in the models. There was a lot of clubbing talk. It was weird. It was like, I don't know what about Jordan with the clubbing and the girls, but that's what he did. So, anyways, you'll usually get like the person won't get out of their seat, or if they do, they're like, well, here's a brochure, or they ask a question. They're like, haven't you been on our website? Like those are responses I've actually gotten when shopping a builder. Well, haven't you gone to our website? It's on the website. Do you need me to pull up the website for you? Like that kind of stuff. So if you go out and do that for them, so they don't have to drive out there, if they're out of state or out of town, long ways away. If they're in town, obviously meet them there and do the same thing because you want to build relationship, right? But when you go above and beyond, this is a great quote. You guys should write this down. You should write this down. It's a good one.